Right, I thought while I was waiting for the battery to charge for my new Hilti drill, I would show you how to stain a piece of wood and also show you how to finish off the fireplace in Dexter's room. So at least those two little jobs are done. I bought this, which is wood dye, and it's a Georgia medium oak. So I'm going to do all the scaffolding boards in the same colour. And I thought you might like these. These I discovered through some of my American friends. They are painting pyramids, so it keeps, I don't know if you can see that, it keeps the paint off the surface so you don't get everything dirty. So what I shall do is just take off the wood now. Let's just take these things off, and then this should just, with a little bit of help from me. I want it to be too easy to come off, otherwise it would come off with the boys playing. So there you go, you can see the holes I made in the wood with the Hilti. Absolutely superb. I love my burn marks from my table saw. But yeah, so I literally just measured the size that I wanted to fit on here. I bought these off, I think they were Amazon. Were they Amazon? I'll have to check. But yeah, they were made to size, and I think they were only like about £6, something like that. And the biggest part was drilling these holes in the walls, because these are so solid. So that was the hardest bit, and I had to go out last night and buy a bigger drill bit, a masonry drill bit, to make the hole big enough for these to fit in. That doesn't look straight, but as long as the holes are straight on the wood, it doesn't matter. So with these pyramids, you just get them to the size that you want the wood to sit on, like so, see? And it just means it keeps it off the worktop while you are painting. So, there you go. So I'm just going to make sure that these are evenly spaced so it doesn't fall off the ends, like so. And then you just get the dye and a rag like that, and you just put a tiny little bit on. If I can open it, it's got like a child safety lock on it. And you don't need much on at all, so just dab it on the cloth like so. Look, I've just got a little bit, and you just start moving it in. I'll just show you. Can you see the difference there? So you just have to kind of rub it all in, and yeah, hopefully it'll be the colour that you want. So there you can see the difference. If I show you, that's the other side and that's that side. So it's really a nice stain, a nice natural stain for the wood. You have to work with it quite quickly, and this is probably a little darker than I wanted, but I'm only going to put one coat on. But you have to kind of work with it quite quickly to get the stain to be even. So that is the 3 sides done. I haven't bothered doing the side that I want attached to the wall, because you're not going to see it and it'll just stain the wall. So I've done the ends like so. This was where that paint was on the scaffolding board, so it hasn't come up the best by there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. That should look really good when they're all done the same. So now while that's drying, I'm going to just put another coat of this French chic on, because I've done all the drilling. I can do the final coat on here, and then I can use some chalk just to fill in the sides of the fireplace. bit goes a long way. This paint, we only need these little tabs. This is the colour Dexter wanted it. It was black before, but he wanted to have a bit of colour because the rest of his room's grey that he picked again. He wanted to bring a bit of colour into his bedroom. This boy knows what he wants. Okay, so I've given that another paint, and now I'm just going to go around with a little brush, probably use one of the kids' little brushes, just to do all the little finer details on the sides, and then I'll leave it to dry, and then a finishing coat will be put onto it, and then some chalk. So yeah, looks good. It's going to look good. So I got these little paint brushes that my boys use. They're just normal artist paint brushes that they use for painting, but it means I got little tiny nibs then to get in the little places, the little crevices. So it's hard to do detailed work when you've got to hold a camera as well. I'll try my best. And then I will fill this with chalk filler afterwards, just to finish off nicely. See why I'm having a little paintbrush. Things like this you really need, because you can easily go over the lines otherwise. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that all the way around. So I've done all the edges. I've just got to chalk that once that's dry and put on the finishing coat, obviously. Yeah, looks a lot better. A lot better with that coat on. And then this is drying nicely, so this will be able to go on the top. Yeah, really pleased. Until I get the scaffolding boards sanded and dried out. I've just got these old ones that I've cut to size from my the garage. So I'm going to see how they look for now, and just to get the boys' books off the floor really. But yeah, I'm just going to level everything out now. So I've just done lines, measured them out, and I've drilled some holes, which is a nightmare. I wish I'd done them before with like I did on the other side, but you know, hey ho. Yeah, so drilled the holes, put raw plugs in, and we've got 5 going down, all the way down to the bottom. So now what I'm gonna do is measured out these, and I put numbers on them and numbers on the wall so I know which one goes in, because I drilled the holes to match them. So I'm going to put these noggins now, and they're going to sit like that, as you can see very well. They're going to sit like that, and then I can drill them in, and that'll be for the shelves to go on. So I've got them all up now. Now's the testing to see if they're all level. So this is the temporary measure for now. Doesn't look brilliant, but it does the job for storing books. So I'm just going to put those on now. So that I can fit the big books in, which I'm really pleased about. Go. So these are, as you see, that one there is bowed, that shelf. Yeah, that is literally until the scaffolding is dried out. I've got these in place. So guys, that's it for this week. I hope you liked what I did with the fireplace. I'll just give you another look at it. So it's looking pretty good now that it's had its final coat of paint and it's had its stain put on. I think that looks really good. And there's the bookshelves, the temporary bookshelves, just to kind of finish off the room. Next I can get the scaffolding dried out. I'll be putting another one here with all the pictures on, and I'll be finishing off this hopefully. So that'll be the room done. But for now, that is it with Dexter's bedroom until we've got the scaffolding board dried out. Next week I will be working on the kitchen again, so tune in for that, and hopefully you like some of the changes I've made in the kitchen, and yeah, just seeing what I've done really. But yeah, there's going to be some small projects going on until we can get this lounge sorted. So I hope you like what you've seen in this video. If so, please subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now, guys.